Hello, good evening. How's everybody doing? So we are at 7:54 p.m. UK time. My name is Mimi and welcome to the channel. I'm just getting the laptop set up because I'm going to have to use that for music tonight. So you'll have to let me know if like the volume and that's okay on it once we get going. Once the laptop decides to work, of course. Come on. Hello. How's you doing? Do. See, I need music because I can't I can't do anything without a bit of music. Volume's good. Thank you. I'm going to need you to let me know because I've got to use the music on my laptop tonight. My Kindle for some reason wouldn't turn on. So you're going to be a lot closer to the music this time. So if you wouldn't mind letting me know the music volume when it goes on. Hello. How you doing? Come on. No, I didn't ask for 2 tabs. I only wanted 1. What are you playing at? Sorry, you're going to have to put up with my humming until I get some music going, of course. You mean not responding? Don't give me that. Oh. No. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Are you actually going to do it for me now? Jeez. God, this is taking forever. It's on the right internet as well. Oh, you decided to finally work, did you? Well, thanks for that. Oh, brilliant. I love that. That's so cool. Right, so let's do the volume on that. Let's do the volume on the Lappy Toppy. This page is out of date. Refresh. No. Let's fast forward that a little bit. God, the notifications. Jeebus. No, it's really not at all. Why do I have to refresh this page? I don't want to. Leave it off. See, the only problem is when I... Oh, I was going to say, when I click off of it, the music goes. But doesn't. That's good. The only thing I'm going to have to do is, right, one sec. You might hear me talking, but I'm going to pause my live so that the music can come through when it decides to come up. Right, pause that. So I've got the comments. Ah, hello to AR's family. Bless them. Right, there we go. Now I've got that sorted. Go and have a quick ciggy while we're waiting for the others. Yep, the table's there. Right, coming in. Ah, oh, bless. So how's everyone's week been? How's we doing? I'm going to put you up there a sec. Sorry for the noise. There we go. I hope we're all good. Thank you for the stream, Jerry. That was good fun while I was sorting out upstairs and having some dinner and that. Bruce is such a sweet guy, bless him. I just hope our Neo gets some sleep now. Although he probably won't. Because this is Neo. I tell you what, it is getting very dark very quickly now. Did anyone see the lightning last night? We had a bit of thunder and lightning. And I managed to catch some of it on film. It was over the back, but I managed to catch some of it. You know what I'm like for thunder and lightning. I love it. And yeah, that bracket's been ordered, Jerry. So we're going to probably mount it to either the top of the window frame or the side. And then we're going to get an even better view of everything. You know. So yes, it's all good. Thank you so much. Hello, Danny. Honestly, the screen on it's wicked. I said to hubby, we'll have to see what it's like at night time, see if we can turn that green light off, because then obviously people outside can't see it as well, can they? So we'll try and do that. But we'll see. I had to turn his notifications off because every time a car went past it was going doo-doo-doo. He's like, you're gonna have to get these notifications off my phone. But that's what they're there for, isn't it, really? But he said we're switching back on like of a night time and then turn them off during the day, because at least during the day we can look at the camera. But yeah, all good. Something like that anyway. He was getting proper annoyed with them. It's like the cars and the people walking through, and Oh, will you turn these notifications off? I tried to install it on my phone, but it weren't having none of it. So it went on his, and I've just got access to it, so it's all good. Yeah, we really appreciate it, mate. Honestly, keep an eye on things. Like I say, the cops were around last night, but they let her go. I don't know what damage she done, but they went inside his property. One went inside, one stayed outside for about an hour, and we could still hear her shouting and hollering, you know, but they just didn't bother with her. And I don't understand it. I really don't, unless she is known to them and they can't be bothered with her anymore. But they need to be bothered with her because, do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, it should do, mate. It really should do. Really, really should. At least if need be, I can give them the password to it and they can keep an eye on it as well. Do you know what I mean? And then once it's all over and done with, change the password so they can't get access to it again. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm just taking you off the side there. Right, I'm just going to spray 1 sec. There we go. Coming in. Let's go. Right, let's stick you up on this tripod. Treat you like a crossing on the other side. Right, you is plugged in. Hello. How you doing? That clip's annoying me. Right, I've got to put this table up, but it does still have the glue dot on it from last week. So you're just going to have to ignore it, I'm afraid. I'm sure she will be in, Ange, soon enough. Where did I put my cup? I've left my cup outside in the hallway. 1 sec. There we go. I'll stick my PJ bottoms on again. Can you see him? Gizmo! I thought I'd get comfy. Stick my PJ bottoms on. You seem really far away. Let's bring you closer. There we go. How's that? Hey, AS2. Hello. So how's everyone's week been? All good? I've not lost weight. That's just it. I haven't lost any weight at all. I need to lose it rather than barn it. All this needs taking off. Ah, you're from Nick's channel. Oh, brilliant. Well, welcome over. Yeah, I'm going to get all this chopped off because it's like, I love that it's curly, but there's way too much of it. My name is Amy. Welcome over, Amy. It's lovely to have you. My name is Mimi. You probably know Jerry already. Oh, thank you, AR. Yes, it's got to come off. Not all of it, just up to, probably up to about here. But it needs thinning out as well, because it's heavy. Very heavy. And it's a bit flat, so it needs a bit of something. Don't panic. I'm not going to shave it all off like I did a few years ago. I don't think I'd ever do that again. Honestly. AR, Jerry, Danny, I know, yes. Awesome. AR, it's so heavy. There's just so much of it. Do you know what I mean? And what are you doing? Did you see that? My laptop's flashing at me. What can you do? But yeah, there is just so much of it. It's so heavy. And I used to straighten it years ago. But I gave up doing that because it used to give me headaches. But it can be very curly when it wants to be. Today it's a little bit flat. But then I've had it up in one of these clips. So that doesn't help, I suppose. But thank you. I do love my hair. That's why I'd never... It was like, what, 2 inches long all the way round, and I had 2 long bits coming down. I'll have to send you a picture, AR, because I've got you on Instagram, haven't I? But I'd never have it that short again. Nah. Got like very fine strands of hair, but full coverage. I wish I had hair like you or that. You can take it. I will share. I never get a flash. I don't know what it is. I bought it second hand, didn't I? But every now and then it sort of cuts off and then comes back on, and then cuts off and comes back on. I don't know why it does it. I just ignore it. Yes, please. Right, that's a deal. I'll send it to you. Everyone loves my hair for some reason. I think I'm the only one that's not keen on it, and it's mine. So, I have been speaking to a lovely lady. Do you remember my water bottles that I done? Just a quick question. That music's not too loud, is it? You can still hear me okay? Why are you off to the side? Could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. Look at you, I feel something, tell me. You're the kind of girl that I think we can move on. And I won't be for real. Awesome. So yeah, the water bottles that I done, was it last year now? Beginning of the year? We've been having a chat. And I have... Thank you, Jerry. I've spoke to Nettie. See, you're throwing me off track now, Ange. I've spoke to Nettie. She's very tired. So she said if she doesn't come in, she'll try and watch in the background. So I said, that's fine. It's not a problem. And Nellie might still be sleeping. So I'm not going to message her because I don't want to, not annoy her, but I don't want to wake her up. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, we have been talking, and she has done me some new decals. Now, I don't know if anyone's seen the latest fad, craze, whatever you want to call it. Snow globe cups. So they're like cups, but they're all glass. But they're double walled. And what you can do, I nearly done it then and realised I've got tea in my... You can turn it upside down and there's a hole in the bottom. And you can fill it with glitter. And hello, see, there she is. She's been decorating. So you can fill it with glitter. And I don't know if you remember the woman that I was speaking about last week. I actually had a brief look at her course that she's so incessantly selling. And she wants $50 for a course on how to make these snow globe cups. But you can find it on YouTube for free. Still got 6 drops to go. Blimey. I hope you've been resting. So I've been looking on YouTube on how to do them. And all it is vegetable glycerin that you can get in a bottle from Amazon. Half that and half water in a solution, right? You glitter and then a bit of super glue to glue the bung into the bottom so that it obviously doesn't fall out again. And then a decal on the cup. Now, they can't go in the dishwasher. I nearly said washing machine, but I won't. So you literally have to, like, scrub them out. I did whilst I had dinner, then got straight on. So that's what I'm looking at doing. We're going to do some snow globe cups. I have 6 decals, right? Which is my usual decal, the Mimi Ray's Crafty Corner with the gonk. But the gonk has been changed a little bit. So he's got some lights on his head. Here's a Christmas present. There's some snowflakes. It's not a complete wraparound decal. It's just to go on one side. But what's that? The paste is still wet from your last papering. But there will be 6 available. If there's more requests for them, I can order some more. That's not a problem. But if anyone would like one, I'm going to be making them soon, ready for Christmas. And I can send over to the US if you're willing to pay shipping. That's not a problem. But that's going to be my Christmas special. Christmas this year. Christmas special this year. Hello, Lilith. It's going to be some snow globe cups. Okie dokie. It's lovely to see you as well. I keep thinking your name's Lils. Keep going to call you Lils. Don't ask me why. I don't know, because it is Lilis. It's just my eyes, I'm afraid. So yeah, what do you reckon about the snow globe cups? Let me know what you think. I thought I'd give it a try. I'm not paying $50 for this woman's course though. Like I say, I've researched it myself on YouTube because there's so many videos on how to do it. Why pay someone else to teach you how to do it? Yes, it will be crazy. You didn't call me anything. You. That's AR's line, isn't it? She has a few names. Tink, because she reminds me of a sweet little fairy. Oh, okay. So if I call you Lils. This one's going out to all you pretty girls. I wanna rock with you. Oh, all the fellas in the house. Stay there. Thank you. She'll answer. Bless her. So right, for some reason, someone years ago, although my nickname was Mimi, they used to call me Mel. I don't know. That's not a shortening of Mimi, but she used to call me Mel. It's not even my name. So we're going to do some crocheting today. And we have, because this is going to be for our Neo, we've got some special wool. We have some Velvet Lux. Really, really nice, soft wool. Really beautiful. So that's the, I tried to get oh, do you have it, Danny? It's so soft, isn't it? But I thought, because it's for Neo, it's got to be special. So he's having black. He said maroon. Now over here, maroon is called burgundy. So I tried to get as close to maroon as I could. But these are the colours I'm going to be using. The black only came today because I tried. I last papered like 4 years ago, Ange. The pink in that, yeah, it is just so soft. It really is nice. But I'm going to be switching colours between the burgundy and the black, and then back to the burgundy and then the black. I'm making a blanket, Danny, for our Neo. I'm so desperate to get the end difficult. I'll put you on the claw and then you can see better what I'm doing, yeah? Rather than me having to get up, come around the back of the camera. Because otherwise it's going to be backwards, isn't it? But we have 3 black, actually. One's downstairs. And 2 of the, what colour have they said this is? They haven't. UVL06. And it's Utopia Crafts Velvet Lux. And this one is UVLO7 in the same brand, Utopia Crafts Velvet Lux. So yeah, 3 black, 2 red. We'll see how we go. Ooh, crochet fun. I love watching Danny crochet. I just don't think, oh, of course you could. Absolutely. Sorry. I'm so used to having my hair up. I just don't like it down anymore. I don't know if that looks a mess or not, but I'm not fussed. So what I've done already is, this stuff does tend to come apart before it's washed. So I've got little black and burgundy things here, there and everywhere. So that's what I've done already. It's a different brand here. I think mine may be from Bernat. Oh, okay. On your mind. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. Okay, and that just feels so nice. Let me grab the claw and I'll stick you up on the claw. On your mind. If I'm on your mind. Oh, you've not been up on the claw yet, have you, ladies? This lot are used to it by now. I put you up on here when I do the punch needle. Let me just adjust that. Yes, that's what I'm hoping for. A nice thick blanket for him. Oh, let me take that off because otherwise I'm going to snap that mount. That's what I'm hoping. A really nice thick blanket for him. There we go. Try that. That's a bit higher. On your mind. Right, I'm just going to turn the camera off a sec while I spin the camera around and then put you up on there. Are you sure? Right. Oh, this thing hasn't. Right, there we go. How's that for you lot? Is that okay? I've just got to be very careful not to shout because you're right by my gob now. Where did I get to? This end. There we go. And I will show you how to go round a corner, my lovely. The only problem is, can't see comments now. Let me switch over on the laptop. There we go. Alright, there we go. Right, how's that view? Is that okay? Ignore the glue dot. I can see you around and I won't be around. Asking me why. It would help if I was on live chat, wouldn't it? Right, is that okay for everyone? Ange, are we good? It's getting cold, yeah. It does, Lils, definitely. Where's she gone now? Just as I'm about to start, she clears off. Ange. I love this claw. It's really good when I'm doing the punch needle as well. That's okay. No problem. But you got to be watching, because I'm not going to do it unless you're watching. Okay. See, if I'd left you up on the other tripod, you would have seen me doing it backwards. And that's not really any help, is it? You know? Remove that lot there. Right. Yep, you're still charging. Okay, so we're going to get to the end of this row here, all right? So I'm just doing a single crochet, which is in the hole, grab the wool, pull it through, hook over, and pull it through again. Okay. Whoops. And then at the end, Ange, right, you do your normal crochet, and then you add one more to chain, all right, and then you're going to turn it over the other way. Whoops. loops. All right, and then that first hole there is where you start again. All right, so it is just literally get to the end, chain one, turn it over, not turn it round or turn it back to front, turn it over, and then you keep going. And when I get to the end of this row, I'm going to change over to black, and I'll show you how to do that as well. Yep, no sorries allowed. Who said that? Oh, Danny. I enjoy knitting. It is, once you get the hang of it, it can be easy. This wool is a lot chunkier than I'm used to crocheting with, which is why I've got a 5.5mm hook for this one. That is my difficult bit. No, it's difficult because what you do is you get to the end and then you turn it that way. You don't need to turn it that way, you need to turn it over. Yeah, so if you come in this way, you just turn it over that way. Whereas you've been turning it up or you've been turning it down, you just need to turn it over that way. All right. Yeah, I'm hoping so, Ange. Although he's got his lovely Bethesda blanket at the minute, I'm hoping. If you're wobbling too much, please tell me and I'll take my elbows off the table. It does get more complicated if you do a double crochet or anything a bit more, you know, difficult than that. But with the single, it's so easy. You can get through it in a matter of no time. Yeah, see, with this tension, I'm keeping it quite loose, because if I'm normally quite a tight crocheter, but if I was to keep it really tight, it would all be curling up at the ends like that. And I don't want it to do, I want it to try and stay as straight as possible. So I'm being quite loose with this one. But I do usually crochet quite tightly. Who's that girl? That's what I've been doing wrong, but I'll watch it back time and time. I really do. The stuffed animals, tiny stitches, small hook. I don't. Yeah, see, I have oh, what, I forgot what it's called now. Tendonitis in my wrists, both wrists. So I do have to be very careful, which is another reason why I'm not pulling this too tight and I'm just like quite relaxed with it, because you can do yourself an injury, surprisingly, just with crocheting. It takes your whole arms, your shoulders, you know, sometimes part of your back as well, depending on how tight you crochet. So you do have to be very, very careful. But then I think resting your arms while doing it and you know, making sure your back's relaxed and your shoulders are relaxed does help. I tried to crochet once, made a magic ring, and then had to look up how to... Ah, what you like? See, this is why I go backwards and forwards, because I used to make blankets like that and it just got way too stressful. At the beginning, I used to get someone else to start me off because I just couldn't do it. Just could not get the hang of it. So now I just go from left to right, right to left, and do it that way because it really is so much easier. I'll show you how to start in a minute with the black for those who don't know. It looked so wonky. Oh, they do though. That's just it sometimes. Yeah, I used to get my mum to start off all my blankets. I've made loads and she started them all off because my nan taught me. So I was always taught to start in the centre and work your way out. But the centre always had a hole about that big in it. And I just couldn't, no. Guess what gnomes are called? It's not just my part of the world, they are. They're the Swedish gnomes. They're called gonks. You know, like if you gonk someone on the head with something. Oh, okay. That's all right. I can show you that as well. And I will say, if you've got long hair like me, and it does tend to fall out, please check your blankets haven't caught your hair in, because I've had that before. And I've been sent a blanket that had someone's hair caught in the stitches. Especially if, you know, if you're doing it for yourself, it don't really matter. But if you're doing it for someone else, it's a bit, you know, not everyone wants your hair. Why has my laptop gone off? What are you doing? Yeah, a gonk. Yeah. Maybe your needles were too large, Lils. Try a smaller size. I just can't seem to get the rhythm with knitting. Oh, I've tried. I've tried that. I couldn't get it either. I stick to crocheting now. If someone says to me, can you knit? No, I'm sorry, I can't. I used what I thought were pretty small bamboo needles, but I don't know. Oh, okay. So for the thick yarn, mine is, I don't know if you can see, a 5.5, oh, that way, 5.5 millimeter. But for my smaller ones, like the smaller wool, I do normally use a 4.5. So depending on what wool you're using, all you have to do, right, is test it. If it doesn't feel right, change the size. Keep changing. I know it's a whole process, but keep changing it until you decide that that size is right for you. I went through 4 crochet hooks to start this. Let me move that laptop closer because that's really, I'm like squinting my eyes trying to see that. Come here, you. There we go. I don't think I'd mind a hair in a blanket, but I draw the line at food. Yeah, no, this was like loads of stitches. There was hairs here, there and everywhere, and it wasn't finished, so that annoyed me as well. But anyway, never mind. What can you do? Some people, I will say, try to word this properly. Don't take as much pride in their work as, say, you and I would. So make some lovely little men with hats. Oh, if they've not got a hat on, they're not a gonk, are they? A hat, no eyes, big nose. Oh, there's so many videos and shorts on my channel, Lils. There really is. And my baby boy is 5 today. Our little gunnies. Can't believe where the time has gone. We got him when he was 20 months old. And he's now 5. And I can smell he's probably laying outside the door because it sounds like he's... Well, it smells like he's guffed. Dirty what's it. Oh, thank you. No, I didn't make the bridesmaids' dresses. I didn't make them. I had to adjust the bridesmaids' dresses. I wish I had made them. Jeez, they were gorgeous. Well, not my colour, but the style of dress was nice. Right, you ready, Ange? I'm getting to the end again. Right, so you're at your last stitch, okay, on here. So you do your last stitch, yeah, and then you do another chain, all right, and then where you are, you turn it over on itself, okay, hold on, so you go in back the way you've just came, all right. My mum says hello. Hello, Mum. How are you? He's allowed to. It's his birthday. What? He's allowed to guff at me and run away again? No, I didn't make the prom dress, lovely. I didn't make any of them. How many hours will it take you to make this blanket? Probably about 2 weeks. Hello, Mum of Jerry. Right, so I'm going to come back round this way and take those couple off because I do want to join the black on. But I also want to show you how to start, don't I? So let's put that back there a sec. Let's grab the black. Where's the end gone? There we go. Right, so to start a blanket, I used to tie a knot. No, I didn't make it, lovely. No, that one was adjusted as well, but that was adjusted down from a size 14 to a size 6 to 8. That was quite a bit of an adjustment to make. So to start off a blanket, like I say, I used to flip it over and tie a knot to start my loop, but I was taught this other way. So if you get your fingers, right, 2 fingers, go over and then make a cross, if you can see that, on your fingers, okay, and then this one that you've just put over, hold the end of it and pull it through, and then that makes your little knot. Yeah, and then if you've done it wrong, you can just pull it off. So 2 fingers, whoops, make a cross, yeah, the one that you've just put over your hand, grab that and grab the end, and then just pull it through, okay, and then you start your chains from there. You can tighten this when it wants to tighten. This wall's different to the rest, so you can tighten it, and then you start your chains. You're not really going to see it on the black though. I don't usually start with black because you can't really see the chains. But let's add this onto the burgundy. Right, let's cut that off when it wants to. There we go. Right, I'm just going to roll that burgundy up. I look like all you need. Oh, you daft laptop. Jerry is flashing at me again. Tell it. And then to attach these on, I do a knot. So I just put them alongside each other. If they want to stay there. And then I just do a knot and pull it tight. There we go. I think my scissors are going a bit blunt, honestly. And then I go back over and refill in what I've just pulled out. And then that will create the next row. I mean, that's just how I do it. Obviously, if there's a better way that you've found to add colours, I know you can just add colours on, like mid project, if you like. When you join another colour of wool when knitting. Oh, okay. I know you can like join a colour without tying it on, but I found that's the best way. And then what you can do is you can just tuck it in if need be and hide it. That's just my way of doing it, you know. And this is getting fairly heavy already. So I've done 8 rows. Did I say 8 rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of burgundy. So I'll do 7 rows of black, although I probably won't get through 7 rows on this live stream, but that's okay. Who was it that needed to see to when you end? Who was it that said about not sure how to end? Was it a face cloth? How do those two colours look together? Not looking too bad, is it? Sorry, I'm shaking the camera about. I think that's the only downside with the claw, is every time I move the table, of course, the claw shakes. I can't remember who it was that asked. Can you watch TV while crocheting? Sometimes I can, yeah, depending on what I'm doing. But yeah, I can. I mean, sometimes I'm looking at the laptop now, but then it's sort, I do stop myself just to make sure that I'm going in the right place with it. Because otherwise, if I mess it up, then I've got to pull it all off and redo it again. So sometimes I can. One wall left, and it's, you left the worst till last, didn't you? Take that off the table. I will be washing this before it goes out the door as well. And I'm not smoking around this. So partly because the fluff is coming off of this wall like nobody's business, and partly because it's what I always do. I always wash the items before they go out the door. Make sure they're clean, make sure they smell nice and fresh. Can Twinks crochet? She can actually. I did teach her the other year. Yes, she can. Although she doesn't, she can do it. A full moon is waiting in the twilight. You will come to be my night. I need to wash my hands. Oh, I'm sure they're getting covered in wallpaper paste and stuff at the minute, Nettie. But all the while you're doing it, why wash your hands? You know, if you're just going to get them dirty again. Do, 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 do. Because it's all over my vape and my phone. Did you not cover your phone and your vape in cling film first, you Wally? That's what I do. If I'm cooking and I need to see my phone, I cover it in cling film. No. Oh, ball of wool's going all over the place now. Lucky I got a clean floor, innit? It's waiting in the twilight. Vaping paste, does it taste good? Baby, won't you be my sweetheart? Where's the timer on my laptop? How long have I been on for? Oh, 58 minutes. Okay. I'll go to the end of this row and then I'll have a break. That's gone quick, isn't it? Oh, will you just stay awake? The walls are so out down here, it's giving me a nightmare. Yeah. That's why I paint. So I'm trying to wallpaper the walls in this house, like the house that Jack built. I want you physically and mentally. And I'll be there when you need me, 'cause you know I care. Are you an angel? Are we meant to be? Oh. Oh, you must be blind. No, hopefully she's kept him out of the way. Because he'll be Kaiser paste. So much better with you, yeah. Better with you, yeah. Better when you look into my eyes. Oh, that one jumped out, didn't it? Da 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 da. No, I've got to add another little one on here, because otherwise we're going to be going off. Right, extra chain at the end, and then I'm going to turn it over that way, and I'll be there. He's in the middle room with see, this is the only issue with the black. Can't quite see, there we go, where the holes are. Why don't you read my mind, cause it's better when you look into my eyes. Right, and we're going to stop there because that's bang on an hour. So much better with you. Let me press that a second. So much better with you. I don't get why the walls upstairs are straight and downstairs it's like a wonky skateboard. No, mine says started streaming 61 minutes ago. Yeah, that's because you're turning it the wrong way, Ange, my love. Yeah. Right, get you out of this claw. The needle ends up at the bottom because you're turning it down to the bottom. You're not turning it straight over and going back the other way. You were early. Yeah, only a couple of minutes. Oh, Gunnar. Is that your bum, baby? Was that your bum? One sec. Yes, he was laying outside the door, and as I opened it, I caught his bum. Well, you didn't hear him yelp, so it didn't hurt him, but... Oh. And now he's come along and he's laid at the bathroom door. Nelly! I'm not beating him up, honest. He was laying behind the door. Oh, I don't know, bless him. You know what it is? Because little lady's in her room. I'm in our room and hubby's downstairs. So he's come up and he's thinking, well, where's my sister and where's my mum? So, yeah, I don't know. Nelly! I said to Ange earlier, I didn't want to disturb you in case you were sleeping. I didn't want to, like, drop you a message because that's just rude. Wait, I'm live. No, I'm not going to do that. How's you doing? Sorry, itchy arm from leaning on that table. Sits on her throne next to Nettie, who has paste on her hands. Yeah, I was sparked out. See, I thought you was, and then if I had messaged, it would have woke you up. So I'm glad I didn't message. Although you tell me off for not messaging, but I'm not going to message you if you're tired. Not at all, Shona. That's okay. If she doesn't type anymore, we know she's dozed off again, bless her. Oh, Nettie's been wallpapering, Nelly. She's just got one more wall left to do, and it's the poopy one by the door. No, she's not papering her walls again. She painted them last time. Yeah, true. I know. But I just didn't want to wake you up. Just in case it did wake you up, you know. So we got our camera today, Nelly, from the lovely Jerry boy. Installed it, put it up. We just got to get a bracket for it to put it on the wall so that we can see everything. Where did that come from? Oh, Nettie'd know. Which film did that come from? Where is it? A little, oh God, is it a little girl where it says we can see everything? Toy Story. That's it. As his head turns. She did it 4 years ago, so she painted 4 years ago. She didn't wallpaper. Be worth the paste on the hands and on her phone and on her vape and possibly on Kaiser and everywhere else. Painting my wall up the stairs, not that daft to wallpaper down the stairs. Oh, is it from Frank and Weenie as well? I know it's from Toy Story too. Toy Story, not Toy Story 2. I don't know which Toy Story it was from. All back dishes are done. Awesome. Just having a break, so if you want to grab a cuppa or something, or coffee or whatever it is you drink, something a bit stronger maybe. I've never done my hall. The stairs needed repairing, so it's the last room to do. I didn't think you'd done your hall. I don't know. I know you painted. I know you've been doing little projects in between. Hot tea for me, Tar. I'm not making. I didn't say I was making. I just said grab yourself one. Right, I'm just going to pop to the loo. 1 sec. I'm back. Sorry, AR. Right, there you go. Back up on the claw. Right, Nelly, is that music too loud for you, my lovely? I'm good. I've still got half a cup of tea, but thank you very much. Oh, God, I hate that song. What are they doing? No, thanks. Once I sit, it's another story. It's fine. Okay, well, let me know if it does get a bit too loud for you, please, lovely. Just stick it in capitals if it does get too loud, all right? I've got to use the laptop today because for some reason the Kindle weren't turning on. Never had an issue with it, but hey, you know, these things can happen, I suppose. Right, so this is going to be our Neo's blanket, Nelly. So we've got some burgundy, or what is it he called it? Maroon. And I'm joining it with black. And we've got this lovely, it's like velvet Lux wool. So it should be nice and warm for him, hopefully. And I've been showing Ange how to, what you're doing, Ange, is you're getting, oh, that's way too heavy to just leave that on the floor now, is you're getting to the corner and you're bringing it down. Hold on. You're bringing it down like this, which is why your crochet hook's ending up at the bottom. Whereas what you have to do is you have to turn it back over on itself and come this way. Yeah. That's what you're doing, silly. And of course with the black, it's harder to see. I made a blanket AR for Nellie's granddaughter, and she got so attached to it I had to make a spare so that her mummy could wash it and she wouldn't notice that it was gone. Bless her. Does she still use it now, Nelly? Everybody knows to stand up for your hands to the sky. It is a 5.5 millimeter. I don't even know if you can see that or not. Oh, we do try. If one of us needs a hand, we're always on call. And it was Nellie's first granddaughter, so you know, it had to be done. But none of you gave me your opinions on these snow globe cups that I was talking about earlier. What do you think? I've ordered some new decals, Nelly. I've ordered 6 to start with, and that woman that I was talking about last week, I checked her course out that was like $50, and I've seen some reviews on it. And then, of course, I went over to YouTube and saw that everything she was asking people to pay for is actually free on YouTube. So I've ordered the decals, which are my Mimi Ray's Crafty Corner with the gonk on, but with a bit of a Christmas twist, and that will hopefully be my Christmas item. And I'm going to make them on stream as well. Her blankie, of course she does. Yes. Oh, okay. Do you think it's a good idea or not to do the snow globe cups? I mean, like I say, I've been researching it and I've seen how to do it. So I'm not prepared to pay $50 for this woman's course that she's pushing so hard. But yeah, I don't know. I just thought, what did you all think? And they can be shipped overseas, obviously, if people are willing to pay for the shipping. Oh, bless you, Nelly. I'll have to send you a picture of the decals, Nelly. It looks so cool. Sound like fun. And a Christmas gonk. Oh my God, please make his hat like a Christmas tree. I'll have to send you a picture, AR. And you've already got a picture. I sent it to you the other night. But you didn't even reply to me. So I kind of got the feeling that no one thought it was a good idea. That's why I thought I'd ask you today. All they are is they're the double-walled glass cups. They're not too big, but they've got like, whereas most of them got like a little bamboo lid with a straw, these have got different coloured lids with a straw. It's in your Instagram, love. And I've ordered some straw brushes as well, or well, I've put them in the basket. Straw brushes, so that they can be sent with the glasses as well. But I thought that'd be something different. And if they're successful, then I could do different ones. Yeah, maybe like 14 to 16 ounce. I can't see that because of the... Yeah. Yeah, just the small ones. But I thought there's so many people doing them over in the US, but I've not heard of that many people doing them over here in the UK. So, you know. And there's so many different decals available for like presents for people. It doesn't have to be a Mimi Ray's Crafty Corner one. It can be something else. Do you know what I mean? I want one that says dog mum. You can have one, Nelly. Of course you can. Not listen to a dream with my eyes, and I pray it's you that I see. I need to know tonight. On your mind. On your mind. On your mind. I'll be on my mind. Going out of my mind. And I'm thinking of you. This is DJ Miss Pink with Leanne Louise singing. This is one of their songs, actually, On Your Mind. You can find them on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. Leanne Louise has just got a new song out, actually. I wonder if she'd mind me playing it. let me get to the end of this row and I'll find it. It's a really, really good song. It's not copyright because I know the woman. They've given me permission to play their previous live streams, so it's all good. Ah, you saw it. You can, Nelly. Would you like me to order a plastic one for Peanut rather than giving her glass? Tell me, are you out there thinking of me? Can you turn all of these nightmares into a dream? You let us see. I'm on your mind. What's that? Gotten into a since hearing. Let me find. On your mind. There she is. Let me find this song because it is so good. It's got General Levy in it. For those of us who are the 80s and 90s, if you remember General Levy's song, or General Levy, whatever you want to call him. Let me just push this forward a little bit so I'm not stretching, and I will find it. She's hit the big top 40 as well. Let me find a better version where you can actually hear it properly. There you go. I'll turn that down a bit now. Yeah, that is Leanne Louise. And General Levy, it's called Old Days. You can get it on iTunes and Spotify and that. Look at me advertising for her, bless her. Yes, okay, Nelly. I'll probably talk to you in the week anyway, so we'll sort it out then, yeah? Hey, Lottie. Mimi, why does it look like you have a row which is both maroon and black? I don't know, my lovely. I've overlaid it, so that might be why. How you doing, Lottie? Thank you for coming over. I'm going to say to her later, I've been advertising your new song on YouTube and everything. But I think she's up to number 2 in the iTunes chart. And she got up to the top 40 Why is that gone? Excuse me. Oh, stupid freaking. Let me move that back over again. So I take out the speaking at the beginning. There we go. You haven't got to say sorry, Nelly and Nana. But yeah, I just thought the snow globe cups would be something different. You know, like I say, I'm willing to ship them wherever people want them shipped, just as long as they're prepared to pay for the shipping costs. And I thought it'd be something new that I can make and something different for Christmas. Like I say, they can be gifts for people. Did you want a different decal on Peanuts one, Nelly? I can get her to do a peanut. Or I could get her to do one that says My Little Peanut. That would be so cool. She's a lovely lady, the lady that does my decals for me. She is literally, we've been talking about it since, what, Wednesday? And she posted them today. So she's really fast. Pleb moment, I'm going to use that if that's okay. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Like I say, there's so many people that do it over in the US, but there's not many people that do it over here. And I'm thinking, well, why not? They seem so easy to do, you know, and this woman clearly makes a lot of money on it. So I just thought I'd give it a try. Do you know what I mean? I mean, my business is sewing and embroidery and crocheting, and I do a little bit of everything. So it's not like I'm planning on making that my business, but I'm always up for adding more notches onto my belt. So why not, you know? Grandma's little peanut. Yeah. I'll have to message her later. That would be so cool. And I will have a look for the plastic double-walled cups. I might even be able to. She's not using handles anymore, is she? She's old enough to use a normal cup with a straw. So I will have a little look, see if I can find the plastic ones. Because I'd hate for her to drop it and it's smashed. I know she'd feel terrible. So a plastic one would be so much better. Would I be able to get pickles on it? Did you want a Mimi Ray's one or did you want a pickles one? Because like I say, I've ordered 6 of the Mimi Ray decals, but they can be, like I say, she sent them out today. So if anyone wants any extras, just let me know, drop it in messages or whatever. If you want a separate one with a separate decal on. Or actually what I could do is the decal for the cups is only like, what, that wide? So that's only going to go on one side. So if you then wanted me to turn it over and add another decal to the back, or what would have been the back, yeah, I can do that. It's not a problem. The decals are like, what did she say? £1.40 each. So, you know, it's not like it's going to break the bank. And you're right, Nelly. I am answerable to no one. She doesn't need handles. No, I didn't think so. The only thing is, Ange, I can't change the writing on the decals because they have already been done and sent. She just used the Mimi Ray's Crafty Corner with the gonk on it and edited what she already had. So like I say, if you wanted another decal to go onto the back, that's not a problem. I can get that ordered. Let me know what you want, and I can always put it on the back. Or if you wanted a separate one with a separate decal on, you know, there's so many options there. Did I want a pickles one? Oh no, Ange, sorry. I'd get one with your channel name for sure, especially since you're making it. And instead of a hammer and wrench, a crochet hook and a paintbrush. Ah, Ange, would you be able to pop onto the channel for me and find the short video of the water bottles that I made, please? And stick the link in the chat for AR to have a look, if you're not busy. It's driving me insane. Thank you. Just have a Mimi. Well, you can have pickles on the back of it if you wanted. Thank you. I'm going to have a look at some packing boxes for the glasses. I've got so much bubble wrap thanks to Jerry. So once they're all, I think they all come in their own boxes anyway. Oh, thank you. I've been complained at for humming and singing, but I really don't care. But obviously if some of you are having more than one, like Nelly wants one for Peanut as well, I'll find some packing boxes for them. Oh, sorry, I just whacked the phone. Honestly. What I'm going to do at the end of this is I am going to do a border around it. So all of this, like, that looks a bit like it's going in a little bit and a little bit there, it's going to have a border around it, so it will all look even eventually. Where do we go? What do we do? Yeah, absolutely. Comes to mind, baby, I'm blue. All of the times that I stayed for you. I've got blankets that are over in the US, Canada. There was a water bottle holder that got sent to a family member in Canada. You know, so it's not like I've not done international shipping before. It just means that I'm going to have to pack it good. So if it gets to you, don't complain about the packing. Because that is going to have to be packed very good. But that's all right. Where do we go? Yeah. 20,000 curse words of all manner of insults. Did you do round the door? Did you manage to get it done? With the curse words and all? So I will get the jaws of life from the local farm. Absolutely. You're gonna need it. No, that's all right, because what I'll do is I'll just stuff the inside out with bubble wrap too. The outside will have, I might try and get some packing peanuts with bubble wrap, and maybe a bit of tissue paper as well. Just package the life out of it, do you know what I mean? But then, I mean, this is why the people that are doing it over in the US say not international shipping, because they clearly can't be bothered to pay for all the packaging. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not like that. You know, if someone in a different country wants one of my items, I'm going to pack it. I'm going to pack it good, and I'm going to send it to them. None of this can't be bothered to pack it and send it. I don't think so. Could be. Booth's doing it because it's a nightmare and my hand is dead and departed from rash. Oh, God. Could make a move on. Then I won't be for real. Pack it real good. Absolutely. I wanna be down with you. See, there's a hair there as well. I don't know if you can see it. I don't do hairs in my blankets. Gotcha. I said 7 rows, didn't I? 7 rows of each colour. You alright, Nelly? Speaking of hair, my hairdresser cut too much. Oh no! Like a bloody monk. Oh God, you'd think they'd know how much to cut off, wouldn't you? Honestly. That's why I don't pay hairdressers to do mine. Because, you know, you're paying them all that money and then they mess it up. The only time I pay hairdressers if there is literally no one else to do my hair. And touch wood, I've never had any issues with like people doing my hair so far. The only time I did have was when I got it cut down to like 2 inches all the way round. She made me look like an old woman. I'm like, yeah, I think I'll stop coming to the hairdressers actually. I had to get home and style it because she had just completely messed it up. Let me loosen up some more of this wool. What time are we on? 99 minutes. She said, oh, it's long. Way past your shoulder blades. I said, okay, cut it between the top and bottom. And it's above the top. Oh. Oh, God. I think I'm way past reasoning. return. This attraction is just too strong. Crazy love. I don't know what to do, but I know that it's true, true. I can see my whole world changing. There's no need to live if I can't be with you. Oh, I'm sorry. Talk to me. Oh. What time is it here? It is 9:35 in the evening. Just over my brows. Oh, gold. Like I did it myself with kid scissors. Does she never normally mess up? Oh. We'll have to curl it. Oh. Did you find it yet, Ange? She's got lost. No. Nettie, you know on my shorts videos, shouldn't be that far down. Would you be able to see the one where I done the water bottles, please? You know, like showing the decals on the water bottles. If you're not clogged up with wallpaper paste and stuff. If you are, just let me know. I can do it. No worries, Ange. You are not. Delete that comment, Nettie. There's enough. I don't know what to do, but I know that it's true, true. Thank you. Me up through the night, you're just there on my mind. Oh, yeah. Same, but the shape doesn't make it any less. I so want this, please, Mimi. Okay, I'll have to have a look in a sec, love. You right, Nelly? on your mind. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 I wanna know, wanna know. I'll be on the front line looking for you. Mama, miles away. Okay, nope, just checking, that's all. Oh, tonight, on your mind. Nelly, I'm getting my hair cut, hopefully soon. Ange keeps telling me not to do it, but I've got to do it. I'll show you in a bit. When I put you back on the other tripod, I'll show you how long it is. Poor Nettie. I know what it's like though when a hairdresser goes wrong. It's just... Ah, is that the one? We do love our Nelly, Jerry. You're right there. On your mind. Thank you, Nettie. AR, if you press on the link that Nettie's just put up, that's the previous decal for the water bottles that I done. Although I done that off camera, didn't I? I just put them all on and sent them. Should have probably done it on camera, but I didn't want to mess it up. I'm on your mind. How did she get on earlier, Ange? Did she do what I suggested after we spoke? Because you didn't send me the page name. On your mind. Oh, your comments just come up as a notification on my laptop. Yeah, okay. Yours has really grown, I noticed a couple of weeks. Yeah, it has. It really has. It needs thinning out. It's like so heavy on my head. Oh, and again. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, sorry. But she done what I suggested, yeah? Good. Yeah, don't put them through that again. Poor things. Okay, no worries. Right, so how many rows are we up to now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. So we've got 5 rows of black. We need to do 2 more, and then it will. Absolutely, Nelly. 2 more rows, and then we'll start with the burgundy again, or the maroon as Neo calls it. You know I'll always be there if you need a friend. No one, I can't see you around and it won't be wrong. Asking me why. Are the cameras you spoke about earlier? Yes, Nelly. Our amazing Jerry sent it to me for, you know, bit of protection for us. Got to stick a memory card in it. And like I said, the wall mount's coming tomorrow. So it's all good. Would you get what's called a wolf cut done? It's a way of layering. Oh, I've never heard of that before. I'm not sure about layers, honestly, because my hair always, or most of the time, goes up. I just don't like the layers falling down. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather have my face free of hair than layers falling down here, there and everywhere, and me just looking even more scruffy. He absolutely is, Nelly. He really is. As soon as I mentioned to him about it and said about like not feeling safe for not just us but for little lady as well, he's like, right, I've got a camera here, I don't use it, I'm going to send it to you. Bless him. So he is a sweetie. We love our Jerry. Depends on the growth pattern. Yeah, true. My hair takes a while to grow and it grows out because of the thickness rather than down. But yeah, I don't know. I think just thinning and a trim at the moment would do me the world of good. I can't see you with layers. No, I don't know. What are crystal? Should I repeat that, Nettie? I've had 2 blonde streaks. I've looked like Rogue before. You know Rogue from the X-Men? Is it Rogue? Or was it the other one? With the blonde streaks at the front. I've had that. I had that years ago. When me and hubby first met. That's what, like nearly 18 years ago now. He called me Rogue anyway. I don't think it was Rogue, was it, that had those? I don't know. It was a cartoon. What was? Crystal... What? Although I think that'd look pretty cool, actually. My dark hair with, like, really light tips. I used to do all sorts of crazy stuff to my hair when I was younger. Crystal tips and Alistair, she had mad curly. Okay. Never even heard of it, to be honest. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll get to the end of these 7 rows and then that's going to be just about time. So I've just got the end of this one and then the next one. Out of control. Now Mimi does suit curly hair. Do you think? I don't know. I used to straighten it constantly because I thought it was just wavy and it looked horrible. But then a hairdresser one year, it was a good few years ago now, she said to me, oh my God, your hair's amazing. I'm like, no, it ain't, just straighten it, please. She went, I'm not straightening that. She went, that'd be criminal. She said, I'm sorry, I know the customer's always right, but you're not right in this time, in this instance. She said, I'm not straightening those curls. And I'm like, okay, well, show me what I need to do to keep them then, because I have no idea. And she showed me how to, although I've forgotten it now, like work with the curls and make them more prominent, but I don't know, just the way she's like, oh, I'm not straightening those curls, that would be criminal. All right, okay, yeah, thanks for that. When it's curly it looks amazing. Ange knows what it is. I don't know, I think I've got more used to it now. Now I wear it down more often. Not as often as I probably should, but I've got used to it being curly and wavy in some spots, and you know, I do try with it. Your hair is absolutely beautiful, would be criminal to kill the curls. Yeah, that's what she said. She refused to straighten it for me. Right, okay. She said, and if you do it when you get home, I'm gonna know, and then I'm gonna wash it and blow dry it again for you so that the curls come back. I'm like, yeah, well, thanks for that. She goes, no, don't you dare straighten them curls. Right, okay. Cheers, boss. But yeah. Right, last row. Let me just have some of this tea. Get in and bum. Do 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 do. I'm not doing the pee dance. I'm just wiggling. Oh, see, I don't know what mine is, Nettie. I've never been told. Cries in. Well, you know, you can have what I cut off, AR. You might, well, you'd probably be able to make a wig out of just what comes out from thinning my hair. Because that looks like I've had a full-blown haircut when that happens. Do you know someone who can make a wig? I'll happily send it to you. Google curl type. Yeah, that kind of doesn't help. Scott says you would be a numpty to cut any of your beautiful hair. Well, thank you very much, Scott, but it does need cutting. Even just to give it that little bit of bounce back. It still needs a trim. I'm not going too mad on it. I'm just, I think, shoulder length and a massive thinning out. Oh, baby, I don't want to know. All she needs is thinning and a trim. Yeah, that's it. If you play me, keep it on the low, 'cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you're creeping, please don't let it show. Baby, I don't wanna know. Google curl type. It has pictures and tells you what type you are. Okay. All right. See, mine's sort of a curly, wavy type. So, I don't know. I don't wanna know. I don't wanna know. Am I correct in saying there should also be a method to test what curl pattern someone is? Oh, Ange, it's happening whether you want it to or not, I'm afraid, love. I've got to get the split ends off, haven't I? So it's got to be done. I think there is AR, but I think it's when your hair is wet, might be wrong. Ah, okay. No one will sign your petition, Ange, I'm afraid, because they all agree with me. So no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, I'm sure there's a whole load of split ends in there because I've not had it cut in a good few years. I normally thin it out myself with like a, I know it sounds harsh, but a razor blade. It's not a razor blade though. Well, it is a razor blade, but it's like a comb with the bristles, and you just run it through your hair and it takes off the top layer. So it's not like a brutal razor blade where I can potentially cut half of my hair off. It's just a blade inside a comb that I usually thin my hair with. But this lady who's going to be doing it hopefully next week has proper thinning scissors. She's or was a qualified hairdresser, just hasn't done it in a long time. She done my mate's 2 little girls last week before they went back to school. So I've seen her work, I've seen how she does it, I've seen what she uses, and it's all good, and she has done it before. So a rack. No worries, AR. A rack. What's a rack? I just thought like razor blade sounds quite harsh. So I thought I'd explain it rather than just saying, yeah, I thin my hair with a razor blade. You know. A rake. Don't use thinning scissors on curly hair. You get loads of little twangs everywhere. Oh, a rake. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, sort of like a rake. So do you think the rake's better than Nettie? Because they've always used thinning scissors on my hair. We are nearly at the end of this lovely row. Oh, I love this wool. It's so soft to work with and so easy. These rows are quite long, but I seem to have like skimmed through that pretty quick. Now my time on you, you mean nothing to me. Not you lot, obviously. Do you get wisps when need to do them scissors again. Right, so I've cut that off there after I've done the last one plus the chain, because then I'm going to be going back that way with the burgundy. But for tonight, that is all I am doing. So there we go. What do you reckon? How's it looking so far? And that's what I've got left out of that ball. So 7 rows is using a fair bit. Not too bad, Nelly. He's not sleeping too well still. But he's not doing too bad. Do you get wispies when you use it? Not that I notice, because I do it in the back of my hair mainly. Thank you all. Next time you'll see it will probably be on a short video. Right, I have to stand up. Right, let's go and have a ciggy. Da, 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 da. Coming in. Mine goes frizzy when they use them when it grows. Oh, what we're using the rake or the thinning scissors? I don't really notice because they mainly thin out like the back of my head. Back of my head. Arc at me. I will do, of course, Nelly. Let me pop you down here again. Oh, thank you, AR. Do you know what? We look forward to you all coming in now. It just wouldn't be the same without you. You all. Nettie, I'm in your basement. Jesus, I'm covered in bruises. Wallpapering's dangerous work. Yeah. Oh, the scissors. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't notice. Honestly, I kind of don't notice because it's at the back of my head, isn't it? Right, I've got to move that camera, front camera, because otherwise when I turn the camera back on when I go into the room, you're all going to be looking at me bed and everything behind the camera, which I don't want you to see. Jerry, want to be in the attic instead? You can fix the roof. But I'll show you how long it's got when I go back in. And yeah, I think it's just, I don't know. Oh yeah, for sure. Not leaving just yet, but just saying it to say, feel free to reach out anytime, even if it's just for, oh, thank you. You're so sweet, AR, you really are. I will send you that decal though, show you what it looks like, especially if you want to order one. I think we need extra bubble wrap for Nettie. Yeah, see, that's normally me being put in bubble wrap. Nettie's turn. But no, I do have AR on my Mimi Ray Instagram. So if anybody does want to get a message to her, just let me know. Or if anybody wants to connect with AR on Instagram, I can, if this is all right with AR, I can pass you over. Oh, Jerry's got loads of bubble wrap. He sent me half of it. I think I must have had about half of your roll by now, eh, Jerry? Plenty. Oh, yes. I think she needs to be wrapped in bubble wrap when she takes Kaiser out, that's for sure. Oh, I've got this habit of picking my fingers and I really shouldn't. Oh, I've got to stop doing that. No, I know you're not on Instagram, Nelly. I don't understand how so many people go about their lives being mean or miserable. It's so much easier and peaceful to not have drama and enemies. Absolutely. Of course, I used to have my Instagram on my bio before I changed it. Anyone's free to reach out. Well, that's the same with anyone for me. My Instagram's always on my about page, or I put it in the description of every live stream anyway. So if anyone wants to reach out, like AR said, I'm more than happy to. Or if anyone wants AR's Instagram, let me know and I can send it over. But obviously Nellie's literally just got YouTube, so we'll never understand some people and how they can. No, I know. Yeah, but there is people like that. Unfortunately, there is. We've encountered some lately, AR. But if that's how they want to live their lives, they're free to do such, and we will just carry on. Hello, Ryan. You're not super late. It's not a problem. Crashed on the sofa. Bless you. Not a problem, mate. You're never super late. Just popping in and saying hi, I appreciate. Nelly, we sent Ryan a couple of games the other day. I removed my Insta because of the not nice people. I just block them. Sorry, just spraying. And yeah, the smile on his face last night while he was playing the FIFA game was just brilliant. It was so good. It really was. And they was just sitting here doing nothing. So we thought, well, you know, send them to someone that's going to use them. So yeah, Nick and Danny, of all people, were really? The hell? I don't understand it, mate. I really don't. You know, I won't go into it too much. Oh, jeez. Right. I like to give them a 60-second head start. Oh, I know you do. There we go. Right, let me get this claw. So what do you think of my claw? It's good, isn't it? It clips onto the table. You just tighten this. And it's quite tall, but it holds your phone really nicely. It's got like cushions on it. But it's well good. Let me show you this. It is, oh my god. The claw. Yep. No. It is just, it is everywhere. But it's got to be trimmed. I want it up to about here maybe. So I want to take, what, that much off? And just have it thinned out because it's everywhere. I love it. I love my hair. But it's just everywhere. The weight is pulling it down. You can see it, can't you? Because the curls are not there now as much. Yeah, about 5 to 6. You can probably see more of the curls at the back. But it's pulling it down, so it's not as curly anymore. Absolutely. It will spring up, yeah. I know you will, Ryan. Right, let me stop that now. Turn the volume right down again, because otherwise you're going to hear me talking when I switch back over to YouTube. There we go. Back to the main page. It's got to be thinned out lots, Ange. It has to be, because it's just not. Do you know what I mean? It's way too much. It's too much for my head. So it has to be thinned out a hell of a lot. Like I say, it looks like I've had a full-on haircut when my hair gets thinned out. But it really does feel so much better. Absolutely. It's too much now. Yeah, Ryan's hair grows really, really quick. Like, mega quick. Did you hear that? Ooh. Sorry. Someone playing about with a metal bar. My thyroid is wonky. That's my hair issues. Oh, okay. I can cut it all off for you. I know you would. Have you seen my bottoms, Nelly? Look. It's Gizmo. I've got the top to go with it as well. It's so cool. I'll be finding you and cutting it myself. Yes, that was a metal bar. This is why we needed a camera, because I'm like that all the time. I hear a noise and I'm up. So yeah, the camera will be so helpful, because at least I'm not jumping up and down all the time, you know. And but of course, because I'm using my phone, I can't check the camera because the app's on my phone. They're cute, aren't they? They're so cool. I love them. Little Gizmo. I'm letting it grow for a year, not cutting the back or the sides. Wow, a whole year. Jeez. So yeah, this is Neo's blanket so far. It looks bright red on there, but it's not. It is like a burgundy colour. You want to borrow my shadow? It must be nerve-wracking. It never used to be like that round here, honestly. Excuse me, I've got hiccups now. Never used to be like that. But, you know, there is someone round here that's making it like that. And they've now started using cars to hide things under. Yes. They were round, the cops were round last night, went into his property, but let her walk. So yeah, never mind. Give me a couple of hours and a train ticket. You'll have a watchdog in no time. I'm not afraid to bark at someone. What is that? What is that on my wall? That's weird. Yeah, very frustrating. Absolutely. So, like I say, thank you to Jerry. We've got that camera up now. We can see what's going on. That dark patch right there. See, I see things on cameras that other people don't tend to see. I'm going to have to paint over that now. I don't even know what it is. I've probably caught it with a table or something and caused a scratch on the wall. I'm terrible. I really am. There was a hole round here somewhere. Was it round here? Round here? The other year, after some decorations had gone up, and I had to paint over it. I just go, can you not see it either? It's like a tiny little, well, sort of tiny little. Is that on the wall? Or on my, oh my goodness, it's on my phone. It was on my phone. Okay, so I'm not painting. I can't. Sorry, I can't. Because I only found out a year ago that smoking inside causes... Really? See, that looks a bit yellowy. Where's Wallet? All right, I know. But that's because of the light. We've got like a beigey coloured lampshade, so it looks like off-white on the camera, but it's not. It's definitely white. Nelly knows. Nelly saw me paint it. So Nelly knows. See, just having that down is getting quite annoying. I'm so used to having it up. I'm terrible. There we go. That's a bit better. No, now I look like a palm tree. That's a bit better. Sorry. All right, I'm an Anna. Okay. Yeah, it is white. See, Nelly knows. Nelly saw me paint it. My hair is probably mid back on me. I'm always wearing it up. Yeah, I am. I'm so used to wearing it up as well. Working with children, you know, it has to be up and out of the way, doesn't it? So I just got used to doing it, and then I just never stopped. What can you do? Right, so we are at 20 past 10. Yes, I need a fresh cup of tea too. But thank you all so much for popping and staying. Oh, I can't do barefoot. I will get this finished, and then, like I say, next time you see it will be on a short video, probably on YouTube, and I will get it sent to our Neo. Keep him nice and warm. The wool, once again, is the Utopia Crafts Velvet Lux, if you can see that because of the light. There we go. And it is colour UVLO7, that's the black, and the burgundy is UVLO6, that's for that one. Okay, if anyone wants any more info on like crochet hooks, the size I was using was a 5.5mm. Please do reach out and stick it in the comments section if anyone has any more questions. Okay, thank you very much, AR. I do have your information. But have a lovely week, everybody. Thank you so much for sticking around and just watching me crochet for a little while. It's been lovely. Hippie lads. But yes, please have a lovely week, everybody. Look after yourselves and each other. Take care. I'm here if anyone wants to message, get in contact, whatever you need. And I will see you all next Sunday. Loads of love. Take care. Over and out.